It's International Volunteers Day coming up on the 5th of December. We invite you to get on board and celebrate International Volunteers Day 2017 by recognising the invaluable contribution volunteers bring to your organisation and also to your event. International Volunteers Day this year, the theme is Volunteers Act First, Here, Everywhere. Created by the United Nations, it recognises the contributions of volunteers as first responders in times of crisis at the local, national and international levels. Volunteers also play a vital component to major events as part of the workforce makeup for operational delivery. Part of the recognition strategy for the G20 Leaders Summit for Volunteers was that we invited our volunteers to return to the Brisbane Convention Centre 1 week after the conclusion of the summit in a form of appreciating them and an appreciation night where also we had members of the Australian Government at the federal, state and local level attending the event so that they could personally thank our volunteers, together with Volunteering Queensland, G20 executives and also the G20 Task Force members. So it was a wonderful appreciation evening and just a really nice opportunity to sit back now, relax, have those conversations and appreciate all of our volunteers' contribution to what was a safe and secure event held in Brisbane. Another appreciation strategy could be that you may want to print a piece of memorabilia. So also for the G20 Leader Summit, we took a range of photographs of our volunteers during the delivery and we had these photographs printed into a photo book. So at the appreciation evening, we gave these photo books out to all of our volunteers. So it would then be a lasting legacy that they can flick through in the years to come. Another example of an appreciation evening or day was here in Doha, where I currently am, which is the Doha Asian Games back in 2016. To appreciate our volunteers, what we held was an appreciation event in the workforce break area on the final day of our competition. So it was all of our volunteers, our members of staff, our contractors, and it was an opportunity for everybody to appreciate one another and share the moments that really stood out for that successful delivery. Now, I do remember one lady who had volunteered for the event, and she was so ecstatic and had such a wonderful experience of volunteering for the event. That's something that she didn't necessarily think that she would enjoy so much. And at this appreciation evening, she stood there with the microphone and just wanted to share that beautiful time that she'd spent and all the new relationships and friendships that she had made. Now, she'd never publicly spoke or spoke to large groups before, so it was really quite wonderful to see her standing there and really sharing with everybody the wonderful experience that then gave her a lasting memory of the Asian Games. So now with the International Volunteers Day, if you're thinking of ways that you would like to appreciate your volunteers either on this day or for that matter at any time of the year, some ideas that you may want to consider are things like hosting an afternoon or a morning tea where you invite your volunteers, your members of staff and also your key stakeholders. You might want to write out a thank you card and send it out to your volunteers' homes addresses. In today's world now, with the use of social media, what better way to thank your volunteers, either through the use of video or digital communications through all the different digital channels. You might want to consider hosting an appreciation night where also you invite some guest speakers where they can also share and also thank your volunteers. So whether your volunteers have volunteered with you for the year or whether your volunteers are venue or they're an event specific volunteer. So there's just a number of ways that you may want to consider thanking your volunteers, with also, let's not forget the good old-fashioned face-to-face saying thank you to one another. So thank you to all the volunteers that I've had the pleasure to work with, and so if you do have any questions, please feel free to send me a message or put a comment in the comment box below. So from the beautiful sunset that's now happening here in Doha, till next time, bye for now.